Alright, so this is part of some of the bags we've been discussing, dropping some videos on bags now. This is basically my camping and Overland Expedition bag. As a lot of you guys know, we do a lot of Overland Expedition at Bone Tactical, and this bag is stays in the Overland Expedition vehicle, and it also serves as a extended leave bag. So I can grab this bag, and it has the minimum items in it right now, and I can attach a bedroll. I can put a sleeping bag if I need to. I can throw a tarp sits right next to it, but this is the minimum of what it has in it, and then anything else can be added on top of that. These items that are in here are almost always in this bag, so that's why they stay in here. This bag is a Slumberjack Tactical SJK, Slumberjack Tactical, very Overland friendly company. This bag is extremely price efficient. It's a great bag for the money. The guys know what they're doing. They're really trying to get a good bag to the consumer for a good price. I respect them for that, and it needs to be said. So there it is. It's been said. All right, we got the reviews up on the website on this bag in particular. Now we're going to talk about packing a bag for camping or packing a bag for backpacking. For example, the tallest peak in Utah, Kings Peak. Done a 2-day trip. Hiked in, slept, summited, hiked back out. It was about a 30-mile hike, I believe. Did that with this pack. It was great. I had all my stuff in there I needed to stay, and I could have stayed for longer if I needed to. All right, now let's get into let's look at the pack a little bit. It's light, very light. Everything's light, but it's got what it needs. It's got some padding. It's got shoulder straps and a waist thing. It's pretty heavily adjustable. Not extremely adjustable, pretty heavily adjustable. It'll fit just about anybody. The one thing I noticed I don't like is there's no reinforcement on the bottom. So if I were to do a lot of butt sliding, and I've done some butt sliding, and it's starting to fray a little bit, so I'm thinking about actually taking like some heavy duty canvas or something, wax canvas, and sewing it on here to reinforce for butt slides when I'm mountaineering and going back down and doing a lot of butt slides. All right, other than that, it's a rifle pack, all right? You can shoot off of it right here, this particular one. It's got a pouch right here that you can put ammo in, all right? You can put whatever you want to put. I keep a Brunton really nice compass in here. I use that regularly. Keep a pair of gloves. These are new because I wore the last set out. Completely wore holes in them. These are mechanics. I go through mechanics gloves about every 3 months, depending how much I'm using them, but mechanic, they just don't last. You wear them out. There's no glove out there that you can just have dexterity and be able to comfortable and be able to move your hands and still be able to get what you, and still be able to have durability out of it. All right, fishing gear. This is some fishing lures, some fishing hooks. I got a fire starting kit. All right, it's double bagged. I got utility flame gel. I have a Dale Fruit made this thing called Uber Fire. It's crazy stuff. It's a blend of who the heck knows what in a can, and you get a spark near it, and it's gonna freaking go anywhere, no matter what. He's got a video he made of him putting snow on top of it and lighting it, and it burns through the snow. I mean, it'll go anywhere. I got a lighter. I have multiple fire starting things because I want to be able to start a fire. I always want to be able to start a fire, no matter what. I want it to be easy. I practice primitive fire, but I don't want to have to do all that every time. And with this kit, I still have the option to practice primitive fire. I don't have to, but you want to have something just in case your primitive fire doesn't work. I got a little Kershaw knife sharpener, very cool. Use it all the time. It's diamond knife sharpener, still works great. I got this garden tool sharpening thing. It's Garden Plus. It's a same thing, diamond sharpener here. It's great for sharpening tools. Works for knives too, but axes, tools, things like that. It really makes quick work of. I would say I use it on a tomahawk, but I don't need to. This tomahawk The way that these are made, they're just superior. I have to sharpen my tomahawk maybe once a year, and I use it all the time. It's a bone tactile Apache edge tomahawk. The heat treating process, the 4140 chromoly steel, the fact that it's 53, 54 Rockwell here down to a 30 Rockwell handle, it rolls. It might roll, so you could sharpen it with a knife sharpener. You know, if you need it, it rolls rather than chips. It's just well-made tool. You guys can read all about that on the website as well if you'd like. That stays in here as well. I have one of those in every bag. Paracord, duct tape, water purifier. All essential. Gotta have a water purifier. You don't have to carry much water if you have a water purifier, depending where you're at. You still gotta carry water. If you're in the desert environment, arid, somewhere where there's not a lot of natural water around, yeah, you gotta carry more water. That's obvious. Fire starter stuff here, more dryer lint. Mosquito head net. Man, there's been a couple times I've been out, and one example was some islands on the Tennessee River that were in Alabama, in the middle of the Tennessee River. Just hogs everywhere. Amazing hog hunting. Had some great time. Took a disabled veteran out one time, and we wanted to stay the night, and he couldn't handle. We didn't bring mosquito. We brought repellent. The mosquitoes were eating the repellent. We didn't bring any kind of mosquito netting. I always carry mosquito netting from then on. That was a long time ago now, and I learned my lesson. Some more fishing stuff, fishing kit. You know, I like to fish, so I keep a lot of fishing stuff. If you don't like to fish, just keep a little Altoid emergency fishing thing in there. That's so small and so light, everybody in every bag should have it. Alright. I got these lock sack bags. They're pretty good. They're not as durable and bulletproof as they say they are, but they're good stuff. They're made out of like surgical grade plastic. They're good. Toilet paper. Everybody who's ever done anything in the woods knows toilet paper is awesome to have. Essential. Extra socks. Always got to have extra socks. Gotta have extra socks. Foot health is essential to movement. If your feet aren't healthy, you can't move. Alright, inside, got this sweet little backpack fishing pole. Alright, it's very nice. I use it all the time, and it's works great. Got a little Shakespeare. Really like Shakespeare reels. They're cheap. You can get them at Walmart, and I almost always use Shakespeare equipment. I'm not using pen, I'm using Shakespeare reels. Alright, Optimus. Great cookware. Love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. Little stove. Very cool. You can see videos, plenty of videos on our Instagram of us using this in the expedition vehicle, using it different places. And this goes in the, I've got this multi-fuel. I got gasoline in here right now because I got keep tons of gas, extra gas cans, gas on the truck, gas. It's a gas truck, gasoline. This goes in here, boom, hooks up there, pump it, light it. That's it. It's got a little bag, kit, extra stuff to keep in there. Good stuff. All right, gotta have a camp stove to make things easy. You don't want to have to light a fire and start a fire every time that you want to eat if you're on the move. Now, you might do that, but still, a camp stove is definitely something you want for backpacking, something that's essential to some sort of cookware is essential to any expedition vehicle. Alright, this is the cookware that comes with the camp stove. Titanium, super light, also by Optimus. It's awesome stuff, man. Awesome. It's a multi. You can see I've used the crap out of it, and it cleans well. It's all burnt up on the bottom, and it doesn't even leave residue on my hands, which the Coleman one I had before that was just twice the weight and just nasty. It got nasty, and I love this one. It's a massive improvement over the Coleman I had before. Alright. Got Mountain House meals. I got these in here because I'm trying to get rid of them. I've switched over to Alpine Air food products. This is a catfish trot line, but it's what I use to set snares and do any kind of cordage when I don't want to waste my paracord. This is a pillow. I'm not gonna say the brand name and where I got it from because I really don't like the brand, and I got it, well, I'll say I got it from Walmart, and it's cheap and crappy, but get yourself something cheap and it easily compresses in a little bag like this. If you want to sleep more comfortably and sleep with a pillow, do it. You know, why not? Creature comforts. The older I get, the more creature comforts. I used to carry, this is also important. I used to carry a Eno hammock, okay? Great. It balls up this big for a double nest. Can fit 2 people if you need it to. I can't sleep in an Eno hammock anymore because of compounded knee injuries from kickboxing and college football and just everything that I've done, you know, impact on my knees, multiple, I have almost no meniscus left. Doesn't really keep me from doing anything, but it gets really painful. I lay there at night, my knees just start hurting more if I'm suspended like that. So I have to sleep on the ground. Not a big deal. I sleep on the ground now. This is the Alpine Air food products I was telling you about. They're awesome, amazing, love it. Better than, a little more expensive than Mountain House, but they taste way better. Alright, what else we got here? We have medical kit. Always have a medical kit. And a portable solar panel. So I can take selfies when I'm camping. If my cell phone dies. Super important. You guys wouldn't be able to see my selfies on Instagram if I didn't have this. Made by Brunton. It's a decent one. It's not the best. There's a lot of companies out there that make good ones. This one's decent. It works. It doesn't like to. I found one thing that's difficult is it has to be right in the sun, and then it's difficult to get your cell phone over there because your cell phone will overheat if it's in direct sunlight. And then just a little quirky little thing, but it comes with all kinds of different charging things. It's basically a triple charger. You can charge. I can charge the battery on the truck if I need to charge it with that. If it gets low from jamming out, playing music, keeping all 8 of my light bars on, and which hasn't died from that because I have 2 batteries in there, but it's gotten close. And that's it. That's the baseline of what you want to keep at a minimum in your camping bag. Also, I got my water slid over here. You want to keep water. I usually keep a stainless steel water jug in here, so because I can boil water in it, and and all that. I don't have my stainless steel water jug with me today, but I usually keep it with me. So I'll throw that in here also. And like I said, when you have your bag packed if you have a bag that you keep for camping, you just keep the minimum in there because you don't know what you're going to do, and you want to have some room. You want to be able to throw some other stuff in there. But that's the basic minimum for a camping bag, or we can also call this a BugOut bag. This is a certain, an Overland expedition overnight stay from leaving the vehicle bag. And that's it. Bone out.